Yeah, kids should be safe at school. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone who disagrees with that statement. But how we make school safe for kids, well, that's where we get into this whole disagreement debacle. It's already a gun-free zone, but what about arming teachers or hiring armed security guards? Well, the debate goes back and forth on exactly what does work and what doesn't. And the debate has heated up recently, especially after a gunman killed 19 students and 2 teachers in Uvalde, Texas earlier this year. The events of that shooting led to one Twin Falls man, well, he took matters into his own hands. Forrest Anderson raised $15,000 to buy Southern Idaho SRO's rifle-rated, that is, body armor. And this is where we want to bring in Andrew Bartlein, who talked to Forrest about this to kind of get an understanding, like, how is this not available already to security guards that work at schools?
So it is available, but there's a little bit of nuance here as the technology has changed with time, Brian. So that technology is not as it was before, so that sort of adds the nuance. Forrest Anderson is a firearms instructor, so he knows it well. He's highly educated in guns, body armor, things of that nature. So when he saw that security video inside Robb Elementary, says it made him very upset, but he also understands the officers were waiting for equipment and gear that would keep them safe too when they ultimately could confront the shooter. Now, in these moments, seconds matter to save lives. That's what Anderson said verbatim. And while a school resource officer may have a rifle-rated body armor, they're likely not wearing it right at the moment when they need it. The gear is old, it's bulky, it can weigh up to 20 pounds, so they're not wearing it throughout the day. It's realistic that it's in a car, it's somewhere else, and running out to the car to grab that body armor wastes time before you can come back in and do what needs to be done. That technology has since changed, and Anderson says the new gear weighs just a few pounds.
If we are going to ask our officers to go through the door, if we're going to ask our officers to walk through the door despite bullets coming through it and stop that assailant, surely we as a state, we as communities, and we as individuals can equip them with the best equipment.
I mean, rifle grade plates for school resource officers. This is something that's necessary now. How does that make you feel?
It's just a different commentary on just who we are as a people. I don't know if we've gotten better or worse. That's kind of a day-to-day evaluation. But to have the tools at your disposal so there is no excuses why you didn't do your job. And truly, that's basically what we're doing here. We're telling people that we're going to give you everything possible for you to do your job. Now go do it.
They need body armor that they can wear all day, every day, that isn't cumbersome, but they need to have it on. So when it happens, they're ready to react to the situation. They don't have to go do some other things before they're ready. We saw what happens when that happens. We saw that in Uvalde.
Now, Captain Bishop at the Twin Falls Sheriff's Office says the new gear is a huge benefit to SROs, especially since it can be very expensive, sometimes up to $800 a plate. That's often not in the budget for a small department placing an SRO at a high school, middle school, elementary school, whatever it may be. And with Anderson getting these plates at a discount from his supplier, the plates are going to be directly donated to the departments and those SROs, which allows that money to be stretched even further. So, I mean, you kind of hear this in journalism, Brian. The best camera you have is the camera on you.
Yeah.
So the best armor you could have is what you're wearing. So if it's lighter, it's more cumbersome, it's more modern, it's going to be easier for them to have it on them to do what they need to do.
I keep going back to these assault-style rifles have bullets and ammunition that are meant to pierce military helmets. Are these going to be enough? I mean, these rifle-rated plates, are they enough?
I was told by Bishop, I mean, if you get shot by an AR-15 with one of these, I mean, it'll knock you, it'll hit you, it won't pierce you. They can take multiple bullets, but it's not like it gets rid of the blow. It'll probably knock you out. But yeah, it will stop the bullet from penetrating you.
And it's tough to use Uvalde as a case study because they did have that equipment at some point, but still waited until they could pierce that room at all. So it's a debate that's going to keep going.
Yeah, we did not solve it today.
Yeah, exactly. All right, thank you very much, Andrew.